So it's after school, and I purposely had this video open before I got to school so I wouldn't have to Google anything, so I wouldn't get to spoilers. So I opened the video, went to school, and then I got back home. Sorry about that. And then the video was there. But they changed the thumbnail and title, so now I know it's another freaking Fire Emblem character. That's fun. That's fun. That's really fun. That's fun. Also, I know about the Mii Costumes. My stupid friend told me. Starting right out with the reveal trailer. I figured they'd either do that or Sakurai would talk for 50 seconds, then do it. We don't need any more Fire Emblem characters. Why are you showing the male one? No one plays him. Everyone's gonna play the female.
To unleash the forbidden spell
His voice acting. Have they ever done that before? I think they did in the Corn reveal trailer. Probably, like, technically the Lucario and Greninja and Pokemon trailer for Smash 4. Because they're like Lucario.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap?
What even is this? I don't play Fire Emblem.
I too am trapped within this.
I think they're gonna play just like Martha and Lucina do.
Our hearts and minds will cease.
I guarantee it. I absolutely guarantee it. I'm really only even here just to figure out what the stage is. Because I already know the Mii Costumes. And I'm really happy about one and kind of happy about the other.
I also do not wish to die. And
That's good. I wouldn't wish to die.
There is no other choice.
Gotta join Smash Bros.
You must join Smash.
Ha! I knew it! And I actually wasn't kidding. But I don't get this at all.
Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
The bunch of other characters to be removed? Because there's too many Fire Emblem characters? And I'm freaking tired of it. Join Smash Us. That's pretty funny.
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
Really? Oh, that's... Okay, that looks really cool. My friend said, this is an actual quote, by the way. He looks absolutely retarded. That's a quote from him, not something I would actually say. But that actually looks cool. What is that? Was that a 10? Are they unique? Oh, they had to destroy all the other sword fighters. Just don't forget, there's still a billion sword fighters. This one isn't unique. Don't think we're putting effort into this. No. We wouldn't want you to think that.
I see. Too many swordsmen, are there?
Yeah?
And you wield the sword as well?
Oh?
What will you do?
Wait, they're admitting they know there's too many sword fighters.
So that is how you plan to win the
Oh
day?
my... Okay, I'm done. I'm actually
So
done.
be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
And I did hear about one weapon they had. But I'll wait to see it first. Oh, is that the 3, like, house leaders or something? I saw the colors. No, it's just weapons. The bow and arrow!
This?
It's not just a generic sword user! They're unique! Oh my god, what does a second one for the same character? Like for Crucible. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. This is stupid funny.
Anyone, you should be able to handle.
Do they play differently? Is it like 2 different? They've got to be alternates, right? Oh, that looks so cool! They're actually unique! Was that a critical hit? Or is it like a Hatchet Man sort of deal? That range, though.
Use Amir's overwhelming power.
Yeah, it looks like another Hatchet Man and Falcon Punch. Yeah, it just looks like Hatchet Man. The bow and arrow, it looks like Link's. This character just seems to be a mashup of other characters. The bow and arrow is just one of Link's moves. The sword is just, come on, it's a sword. The axe looks way too much like freaking Hatchet Man. I think it is just Hatchet Man, not gonna lie. And then the spear thing, it's just range. At least she looks cool. We need a waifu in Smash. I'm calling it, it's gonna be Yuri, if only. I like the stage. Oh, it's pretty good. You better not be the same thing we've seen her have. Alright, cool. I like this. This would be way cool if I actually do something about Fire Emblem. Okay. Times Fire Emblem Theosis. There could have been worse. I'll admit. Not as bad as I thought. That was a 4-minute reveal trailer. Jeez. It's funny.
Yes, there you have it.
All right.
Lilith from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining
Lilith?
the battle.
Is that what you said?
Fire
Okay.
Emblem Three Houses was released
I'll
just
give you a
last summer,
chance
so
then.
it's still very new.
So when are you
Even
releasing?
So, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That's the question.
This release is planned for January
2018?
28th. You'll have
I mean,
instant
28.
access if you
Also, I
add
just realized,
Super
why is
Smash
my
Bros.
brightness so
Ultimate
high?
Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase individually.
Yep.
In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a
Mouse
few
fight
things,
is nice but
so
not
don't
required.
worry.
Okay. Neato.
First off, what is Fire Emblem?
I know the very basic idea. It's an RPG full of
It's
waifus.
really hard to pronounce in Japanese.
That's it.
The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful. The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it
guess.
particularly tactical. Well,
It
it's
seems pretty tactical
in
from what
that
I've
it
seen.
simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game.
Yeah,
Or
it
in other
reminds me
words,
of
a
chess
game in which
almost.
you advance
Not that I know
units
anything
grid
about
in
chess.
battle.
But the little bit I do know about chess coincides with a little bit I know about
Games
Fire
of that
Emblem.
era, there were lots of ones in which you command tanks, aircrafts, and so on.
Whoa.
Fire Emblem was unique
Tanks?
because each unit was a specific
No, wait,
character,
wait.
sort of
Other
like a
games, not
role-playing
Fire Emblem. I was confused for a moment.
Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products.
You sure?
Characters could permanently die.
Oh yeah, that.
That's
Permadeath.
pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes.
Really? But like seriously,
But
that's one
really,
of the very
if
few
characters
games to
fell in
actually
battle,
do it.
You'd lose that unit.
that.
They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again. Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in
But isn't there an
classic Fire Emblem
option
and
to turn it on off?
But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary.
I don't like that black background.
The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly
So it
distinct
must be really hard to do the
characters,
story
growth,
writing for that? Because you have to make a story for every combination of
Several
characters
also appear
possible.
in the Super Smash Bros. Series.
God, that's
and
gonna be
6 of the
fun.
7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special.
Oh my god, he mentions it. I'm glad they're mentioning how there's too many sword fighters. I'm glad they're mentioning how there's so many Fire Emblem characters, and 6 of them have counters. Please, don't give Blith a counter.
There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn.
I guess. But like, you should have given Robin one then.
And now,
Not that I
Fire Emblem
want
Three
one for
Houses
Robin.
is the 17th game in the series.
17th? I thought it was like the 9th.
People who aren't
If
Japanese
that.
in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many?
Are the, just remakes? Do
Well,
they
if you
count?
include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's
Alright.
try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge.
What?
I'll give it a try.
So that was the first one. This is actually all of them. Is he actually gonna get all of them? I don't get how he's counting. It's some weird Japanese stuff.
There you go, 17.
There's no way that wasn't scripted.
So you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right?
Is that a reference to Fire Emblem? I just assumed that's how people in Japan counted.
1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals
Why would you
3,
count in binary?
so 4, 5, 6,
I don't get
7,
that.
and 8. And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17.
Just because of the Mii costumes. I mean, at first,
You can
because I
activate
assumed they would play
31 on
a
one
bit
hand.
different, but still too similar to Martha and Lucina.
And if you use both hands, you
I
can
was
count
worried,
all
so
the
I
way
honestly was more excited for the
1020.
Mii costumes. But now, I'm kind of interested.
If you've given up,
Which is a
counting them
first
all,
for Fire
sorry,
Emblem
Matt,
characters.
You could always give it a go.
Try what out? Oh, counting binary, I'm
What is
guessing.
Fire Emblem Three Houses? In Japanese, the
Okay,
male
so
version
you know
of the main
what?
character-
I don't care. I mean, he said it was good to have knowledge. You know, fine, I'll do it.
Bereto, and the female version is called Beresu.
Oh, they have
In
different
English,
names.
They share the same name, Violet.
Wait, that makes no
Violet
sense.
becomes a
I don't know.
professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses.
Wait, you get to
Once
lead
you've
a
chosen
house?
you guide them through their school life, and, well,
Oh,
you
I
end
thought
up
you were a
fighting
part
for
of
the
it.
houses.
I was a bit off.
After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn
Music,
hostiles, and try to
like
kill
it.
you.
That's why. Wait, I was thinking about where I've heard it. I've heard it from Tetris, of all places. But honestly, that Tetris music was really good, and it took me until like the Pokemon Cup to realize, oh, they don't actually remix it for Tetris. Kind of wish
To
they
understand
remix
the
it
concept
slightly,
of
but not
Fire
too
Emblem
much.
Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release.
Of course.
I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example,
And 2? Maybe?
because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time.
Alright.
For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
What?
I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get the feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
Yeah?
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different.
So, what is this?
Your
Undertale?
experience will vary depending on the
DDLC?
route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt
Yeah.
different roles in the story.
There must be a
I'll try to
billion
avoid
different
spoilers
endings
when
depending
I'm
on who
talking about
dies.
Fighter. I hope you'll understand.
It must have been very complicated. Well, limiting
Before
spoilers.
my
I don't care.
demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry
Although I
Bogard
might
showcase
actually get
video,
this.
I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance.
Oh?
But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release.
Wow, I assumed he'd say
Right
2
now,
weeks.
it's actually November.
That's funny.
Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes.
Alright.
Here I go.
Let's go, I guess. Part of Challenger Pack 5. Blith from Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
So, this is our new fighter.
They look pretty cool. Oh, the music.
Sadly, they're lacking in mobility.
Yes.
It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can
Oh,
say.
Robin's mobility
Throws
sucks.
are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're
Alright.
distance demon.
Makes sense. Because, like, look at that
The hero's
range.
relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that.
The
First,
music.
let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses.
Oh, hey, Marth.
The Sword of the
Get out of
Creator.
here.
The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for
Can you
flurry
switch
attacks
weapons?
and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip.
Of course. The same thing every other
They also
freaking
use the
sword fighter
for
has.
dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack,
Just say up smash.
they'll whip the sword upward to
That
launch
looks familiar.
in the air.
Is it Simon? I'm thinking of Simon and
For
Richter's
their
up
up air
tilt.
attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead.
So it's the same thing.
The hit detection for
So I'm
this
confused.
attack
What's so
lasts
special
a
about this
relatively long
stage?
time.
It kind of reminds me of the idea I had for a
The
Mafia
special
City
move is really
stage,
something.
which we
The
will be
sword
seeing,
extends like this,
like, not that
allowing
long
you
from
to do
now,
things like
near the end
this.
of the month. Oh god.
It
So
was
it's just
pretty
Jokers.
terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack.
This
And in
Omega looks
addition,
really cool. Oh! That's nothing like Joker's. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just don't make it free fall.
That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage.
Fair enough. This character looks sick.
Exceed
A
that
bit
percentage,
different from the
you
rest
need
of
to
the
be
game's
careful.
style,
You may
especially
find it
that
useful
player
to know
icon.
that.
Which I don't know what I think about that.
I've already shown this, but you can also use it
Still,
to latch onto edges.
It's cool.
So that's
So it's
the
just
upside.
Jokers. Except
Now, for
it's
the sideways
stupid.
inputs.
In
This
the
is
best
Eretz,
way.
The same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology.
What? Who cares?
First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach.
Of course they do.
Like so.
This character's gonna have stupid
Smart
easy
air attack
spacing.
keeps opponents in check too, right?
Yep.
If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it.
Usually.
Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's not Simon Richter, but still. Jeez.
Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger.
What?
If
Why?
you knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
I don't get it.
By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful.
I figured.
The shaft part is weaker, so it's not suited to close combat.
Well, Byleth
It
in
won't
general
deal much
isn't.
damage, and it
Thanks,
won't launch
Byleth.
opponents far.
Areed
That's
Bahar
why
in the
it's
top
ruled.
right. Is that what the stage is?
You want to hit with the blade part aimed upward. Or
Alright.
downward in this case. Next, the side special move.
Oh. That is...
Byleth will simply swing the lance like this.
Okay.
But again, it is
The color scheme reminds me of Stuffy.
For example,
I mean, Beware, I should say.
Is at
Just
distance.
Payback. The move, Payback, and Flail from Pokemon Shield. When was the last video I didn't reference Pokemon? I don't know.
Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little. Like this.
I don't get this character. I don't get them
But as you'd
whatsoever.
expect, It can be easily shielded, so be careful.
Alright. Oh, and parry.
Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area.
Oh my god. What is that?
Return
Like,
to the side air attack.
Smash 4 Cloud range?
Horizontal reach, but they lack verticality.
Maybe more.
So this complements it well. Although you'll be vulnerable when you land.
Figures.
Now, for the downward,
Ah, don't change the music.
for these, Byleth will
It's
use
Hatchet
an axe called Emir.
It's literally Hatchet Man.
It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong.
Oh my god. One of the stupid spikes in the game, I'm
You can
guessing?
try for a meteor effect with this
Yep.
attack.
Everyone calls it Spike. Just call it
Next
Spike,
is the
Soccer.
down smash attack.
Just say down smash.
Swing of the axe
I don't get
back
it.
and forth. As you can see,
I don't see how my friend said this character looks dumb. Yeah, they look different from the rest of the
And for the
cast.
down
Honestly,
special.
even modded in. But they still look cool.
Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different.
More like Hatchet Man.
When readying the move, there's a super armor effect,
Of course! Because that's fine.
which allows you to withstand an attack.
Oh, I can't wait to try this character out.
Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time,
Oh, wait. What?
it's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage.
It's slower than a Falcon Punch. That thing takes 1 second to charge up. Warlock Punch, possibly the worst move in the entire video game. Like, okay, Little Mac's aerials are probably worse. But Ganondorf's up tilt and neutral special, specifically the neutral special, which takes 70 frames or 1 1/6 second to charge up. Is it that long?
Unless you
no.
get grabs.
Pah!
Another notable aspect is that it lets
get
you pass
grabbed.
through platforms.
Oh no!
While you're charging up, you can breeze
No!
past
Wait,
platforms
actually,
like
that's
this
not
to
that.
reach a
That's
lower
not
area.
that broken.
It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack.
Oh, if only you could jump.
Also, you
if
can turn
only.
around during the move.
Of course.
The swing takes a while. So if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction.
I mean, I wouldn't say quickly.
Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used.
Oh, yeah, just hit behind you. That's fine, Blythe.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby
Of course,
will be
it's just
launched.
DDD's F smash.
It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them.
Well, yeah, because it does.
By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves.
Not
I
that
don't
much.
recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series. because
do
you'll
more
just
damage?
get loads of counters.
Oh.
It hits with that much power in a single attack.
Yeah, you really
Counters
don't
can
want it.
actually multiply the power of blocked attacks. and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter after counter.
Easy to read. Hey, he used a fancy word, read.
Next, we have the neutral moves.
What is this stage?
The bow you use is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This
say
attack
neutral
is
air.
similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around.
Kind of reminds me of Palutena's. Why did that
It's also
thing break
easy
there?
to create certain combos with it.
What is this, like a school hole? Who knows?
And with the neutral
Fire
special,
Emblem fans, that's it.
you'll let loose an arrow.
So does the stage like morph,
pretty
just like a lot of other
straightforward,
Fire Emblem stages?
But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow.
Maybe. Of course. I kind of
First,
expected this.
The biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you
I
enter
figured
the
he referenced
command,
Link.
you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when
Weird.
it does fire,
Can you still
the
cancel
arrow
the
travels
charge?
at high speed. It's also very powerful. That said, you
Are there
can still
walls
cancel
there?
out of the stance using the shield button.
Nice. I'm glad.
You can also change direction while in the stance.
So it's like pits.
It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash.
Oh no. Oh! So it's just Robin's neutral special.
You can perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so.
Oh, this is such a cool fighter! I can't believe they made someone with Fire Emblem unique. Yeah, Gordon and Robin were actually
When
pretty
you
unique.
powered up the move to its max.
So they're getting
no
better
way
with
to
their
cancel
Fire
it.
Emblem stuff. The first
Not
5
even with the shield
sucked,
button.
but then the
In other
latest
words,
3
you're committed
have
to
been
fighting.
pretty cool.
So you see,
Nice.
a situation like this is pretty terrible.
Oh no. Yeah, that's ought to be fun. Except not really.
Once you've entered the stand, you won't be able to do anything.
Ooh, so you can't shield
Which
it?
means it's quite the risky
Like a
attack
shield to
use
get out
against
of it?
Fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always just
Definitely.
aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents.
Sudden? I don't know
You
about
need to
sudden.
think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is
Oh.
called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven.
No, I
And there
legit have no
really
idea what this
a
is.
move called Ruptured Heaven.
Like, my friend,
This is an
because he's dumb, he actually did spoil it for me, so I already knew it was Byleth. But, like, because he's dumb and dumbface, but he said there was a move, like, that was similar to Hatchet Man, but I didn't really understand what he meant. But hey, look, there's another one. And then something that was like Robin's neutral special. I'm like, what? And I honestly kind of forgot about both those till he mentioned them. This is good. I have a good feeling about this. Starting with the waifu. Good, good. Yeah, that's alright. That's pretty good.
As you can see, you team up with
Please tell me they weren't at 0. I don't think they were. Yeah, no, they were at 60-ish.
mysterious Sophis and launch an attack together.
Just talk about the Mii fighters. Sorry. Mii Costumes, I guess. Sorry. Well,
Now,
okay, there
let's
we
talk
go.
about the color variations.
Ah.
It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered...
Why do you always make us start like the default with Robin, Corrin, everyone? You set the default skin to the male, even though everyone uses the female. I am also guilty of this. I don't get it.
ones are female.
Why?
However, the third, fourth, and
So
fifth
they
colors
weren't
are,
wrong.
As you can see,
When my friend said they were based on house leaders.
Those of you who played the original,
I didn't really
ones
understand
will,
what he
of
meant,
course,
though.
Understand what I'm referring to.
Those look epic.
The sixth color is based on Sophis, who you just saw earlier.
Oh, that one.
And the seventh
less-
and eighth variations have a different
I think you know what I
hair
mean.
color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story.
Alright.
Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
Well, you could just give a warning. And then wait a couple seconds. Just saying. New stage. I've been curious about this stage.
Next, I'll introduce the stage.
Introduced. We've
For
all
this one,
we've
we
all
of
seen
course
it.
tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the
The
game,
music's back.
Garreg Mach Monastery. This is how Garreg Mach Monastery is laid out in the original
Sorry.
game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the
Marketplace?
reception hall, bridge,
Bridge.
and cathedral.
We haven't
all
seen
in
the
one
bridge and
stage.
cathedral yet. Only the reception hall and marketplace. Maybe the bridge
It's
was
the
what the
type of
Omega
stage
stage was
that
based
rotates
off of,
through
and not the
different areas,
marketplace.
such as these four. Let me
I have
introduce
an
each of
oddly
the
good
guests
feeling
that
about
appear
this.
in
I feel
these
like it's
four
gonna be
areas.
better than most morphing stages, but still not too crazy.
The first area is the marketplace.
You've
I
seen
think
plenty
this
of
is
it.
where a lot of people come to do their shopping.
Really?
The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house. Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid.
I thought this was Terry's thing with the
Not
guest.
Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid.
I'm gonna call him Doodoo. I'm gonna call him Doodoo just because you said that.
They're largely from the
That guy is from now on gonna be called
It's
Doodoo.
a kingdom. That means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up
His
just
new name is
fine.
Doodoo. I'm sorry.
It's an unfortunate
We're
one.
playing soccer on this one though.
There are vendors
are.
on either side.
I'm guessing they
In the
don't do
original
anything.
Game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of.
You can break them? Oh.
Here you can break them. You see,
Thankfully, my friend told me nothing about the stages.
if you do break them, the
gonna be
stage
fun.
will expand to the left and right.
And I'm guessing those count as a hazard?
I wonder where people will buy their supplies now.
Yeah, that's kind of bullying.
And in the background, you can see the gatekeeper.
Who just lets you destroy everything.
You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through these areas is possible.
Oh, that looks
thanks to
cool.
this mysterious.
Oh, that looks way cooler than the normal just like fade to white stuff.
You'll come crashing back.
Oh, that looks really
to the
cool.
ceiling and slammed into the building.
Freaking love this.
The
Yes.
guests in the reception
Finally,
are
the best
Eldar,
house.
Dorothea,
Why?
and
'Cause I
Petra,
like the
Black
waifus.
Eagle. Take note,
How many
it's
times
not
have I said the
spelled
word
A
waifu
dot.
this episode? I'm gonna put a
They're from the
waifu
dressing
count in the
room.
description. Maybe.
And as such,
Who knows?
they embrace their military might.
Just how many
Edelgard
times
is
have I
one
said
of the
it?
characters who is central to the conflict.
And also,
Depending on the path
white
you
and
take,
red
she'll
go
through
well
some
together, along with the
terrible
black.
ordeals.
I've never thought about that before. I'm just kind of
You'll
stalling
notice
until
there
he
are
says something
prominent
interesting, you
chandeliers
know?
above the stage. It's possible to knock them down.
So it's literally just another boxing ring, except completely different.
However, Violet can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage.
Oh,
You can
Wow.
reach it with other fighters, though.
what about using up air?
So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There
Pa!
you go. I made it. And you can knock it down.
Oh, just in one hit, unlike boxing ring.
Also, you can break this table. Like so.
Why not?
Just
Why
like
not?
the sign that reads Fudin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage. It can
I-
break if you launch the opponent into it. At
What
close
did you
range.
just say? Alright, so the stage is morphing again.
Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees,
Can't be that
creating
crazy.
this long area.
Yeah,
It's
just a
very
bridge.
wide indeed.
I like this. It's such a. It's really good.
It's similar to the bridge of Elden.
And you're the worst one. I don't know why. I just don't like yellow, and I also don't like his hairstyle. Sorry, but I don't. But hey, at least there's a waifu on the right.
Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you
hi.
could say that they have a wide
hate
assortment
myself.
of members. And Claude
I actually
is
hate
sharpest of
myself.
the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the fourth
What does
title
any of
the
this
Fire
mean?
Emblem series.
I don't even know.
I
But
guess
the
once
bridge,
you've
it
reached
looks
the
just like
17th game and
the other
created
bridge.
40
The bridge of
characters
like
for each new entry,
Eldrick, something
you're
like
bound
that.
to get a bit of name overlap.
Interesting.
The
So
naming
it
process
is what the Omega stage is based off of, which
Hey,
I'm
it
glad
looks like the
I'm right
Pegasus
about.
is busy training.
Big brain time.
As for the bridge's design,
Pretty
it's
big.
just a long pathway.
And it looks
plain
cool.
simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen.
Oh, you think?
You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense,
Where the
I
what?
think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
Oof. Alright, so what's this one? I've got a good feeling about this.
The last area
Oh.
is the cathedral.
Oh, wait, this
Only with
platform's.
some platforms you can pass.
Okay, at least it's something.
The guests appearing in the cathedral are Seta,
You're the
Blaine,
waifu.
and Rhea.
In the actual game,
sense.
aren't you like? Hold up. We're gonna pull up Google real quick. We're gonna pull. What's her name again? We're not playing Plants vs Zombies. Rhea. Aren't you like from mythology? Fire Emblem. Give me Fire Emblem. Don't you look like way different? Oh. Not gonna lie, by different, I mean like that. If you know what I mean. It's fan art though. So it turns out I'm thinking of another character. No, don't access that. So I was hoping they did
Who appears to have
change her in a way, if you know what I mean. And so that could mean Shantae could get in. And I'm glad we finally have a female character in the DLC. Because Piranha Plant's genderless. And the other four, well, they're guys. So it's nice to have a female. I mean, we had Kazooie. And Banjo-Kazooie are half, or like one of them's a female and one of them's a male. And I guess this one, there's like 50-50 as well. So we haven't gotten a true female character yet. I mean, yeah, the only Byleths you're going to see are female, but still.
Who you can see fighting during the
Theoretically possible. Just saying.
All three have character quirks related to their true identities.
Just saying. Give us Shantae, or Madeline, or Hackett, or I guess for some reason people want Pyra. They like waifus.
This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms.
I honestly expected it to be better.
The last area,
at least it looks really cool.
Intense battles will be waged.
Alright, platforms are moving and the stage's gonna change.
Location in about 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes. Neato. See Byleth in action. Please don't do the entire... Okay.
Today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team.
So, I mean, well, he already said it, so never mind. I was gonna say it's the DLC fighters versus Fire Emblem, but then no, I'm wrong. Also, apparently, like, Rip, Chrom, and Lucina, even though they're echoes, they're just straight up echoes. So of all the ones to not include, they were probably the best.
Pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely
cool.
5 players.
Wait a second. I was about to say, I was wondering why they were in that order, because you'd think they would go Marth, Roy, Ike, Robin, and Coin, the order they were released. But no, it's probably in the order of their games.
All right, here we go, Joker.
Dumb.
Joker!
Do you just want to play as the DLC fighter?
And Hero!
And what?
Gee, we really made a lot.
Are you gonna wandering off? Oh my god, there's an item!
By now, I think you know what I'm doing.
Come on, even Terry? I thought you liked him.
Defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here.
Oh god, he plays with items!
A pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on.
Even items! I thought you were better than this, Sakurai. You see, at least Toby Fox doesn't play with items.
This is bad.
At least, there's a Pokeball. See, don't you love items now that you've been burned? Just saying.
I better keep my distance.
And so what I'd say about the stage, like each of the areas, they're not too crazy, but at least they look really neat. Oh no, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Or they could just be invincible, that's fine. Still 33 though.
Lots of explosives. Ouch.
Definitely. So maybe you should turn off items?
Perfect shielded that, huh?
Please? It's not perfect. It's
a good one.
Call it a parry like everyone else does. Please just bow spam.
If I do this.
Down B?
This,
oh, I was gonna. It's down tilt.
No anti-air. Huh?
Get him. Get him.
There. The soccer ball connected.
This is boring because you're playing with freaking items. Oh, you disgust me.
Good. There's Mom.
Ha! Mother brain. That's
You're in
funny.
a good spot, Mom.
Why would you use that then?
I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir.
At least he admits it.
Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point,
yeah.
it
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
matter if Gardevoir
And
is or not.
Byleth is the first Fire Emblem character to use Wait a second. Robin uses projectiles. And
like
Corn.
that
What?
might get
What
this.
was I even saying there?
See? They got it.
What? Oh no,
I'm
Marth
missing
has
give
it.
up.
You utter big
Waste
brain.
the chance.
Get dunked on.
There's another smash ball. Yes, got
Really? Come on. So wait, I forget. Do you charge for it or hit? You do a hit. I think. Can't tell for sure. Whatever. Bam, you dead.
it. There's still more.
Please end with a down B.
Whack.
Don't you dare end with a hammer.
Go on. You can take the hammer, but it's mine.
I hate you, Sakurai.
Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state.
Fair enough.
I hit him. I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone.
Why does it sound so weird him doing commentary? Just like with the Terry Classic mode, or like, not Terry Classic mode, but like this. It's weird with the commentary, because like, it just feels so
I think it's a
weird.
good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
The end. Mii Costumes? Song. I should have known the song collection.
Now, about the additional
Alrighty.
music.
But after this, it's gotta be Mii
We'll
Costumes.
be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire
What else
Emblem
is there? Is that
stages.
just the end?
There are already a lot of Fire Emblem.
And all
tracks
I've seen
in the
is like
game.
1 or 2
Our selection
screenshots of the
this
Mii
time has
Fighters.
been
I
made
haven't
to take
actually
those existing
seen like
tracks into
anything
consideration.
else.
11 songs are being
Alright,
added.
only 2 remixes.
This includes an
love the
arrangement
music.
of the main theme in both Japanese and English.
Nice. We're people who
you'll enjoy
speak
these as
literally
well.
any other language.
We're also adding in a
Spirits?
new spirit board.
from the Japanese version of the game. Yeah,
It
figures.
includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters.
So why are there English letters?
Sothis is legend class.
Of course. Isn't this like
Also,
the first
there's a
time he
new
showed the
classic mode route,
spirits?
A heroic legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy
That's neat.
classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand.
Of course.
But you'll find that something pretty amusing happens.
Of
so
course.
Look forward to that.
What do you mean?
Now for the Mii Fighter costume.
Oh, I'm kind of excited
Please
to try
take a
that.
look.
Yes! You could have done that a better transition though. So I know the last one. I'm just let's go. I really like the third one. I think it is. Maybe it's fourth. I don't know. Let's just watch. All right. And then Assassin's Creed, I believe. Oh. I was a bit off. I really thought there was Assassin's Creed. And of course, you have to show off the new stage. Next is going to be one of the blue guys. Oh, no, the Rabbids are next. I can't believe the Rabbids got in, but I really like it because it's super funny. Is this, like, at least Ubisoft has some decent representation. It's only a hat, though. I had the plunger. And then we got 2 more Mega Man games. I don't care that I just said it was 2. And you literally are just, I'm sorry, who you are. So is the next one going to be Gunner or Sword Fighter? I'm betting Sword Fighter. Alright, Mega Man Battle Network. So are they going to do, like, with, oh, that was epic. Are they going to do what they did with Sans, like, give, like, a bit of an intro before, like, they show them, or just immediately do the Smash times? Oh, they're going to do the intro. Duh. So it is Floral Fury! Yes! My favorite Cuphead song! Oh my god. Oh, they got an entire story? Oh my god. So wait a second. I just realized I could wait a second. Most popular. It's like my second most popular. It passed Mario Maker. Yeah, I'm making one for Cuphead. I was really hoping it would be Floral Fury because I didn't know what the song was. I just knew it was there. But yes, it's my favorite Cuphead song. For Cuphead, there is no short of adventure on Inkwell Isles. But when he received a prestigious innovations to a friendly brawl in a magical new land, he just knew it would be the perfect day for a soul battle. So is it just 1 or 2 pages? I can understand. Cuphead! Yes! I'm sure this is a big fat Cuphead reference. As soon as I heard they were being, because like, I bought Cuphead in November, only because it was on sale. I was going to buy it in April, but now I'm just waiting to play it along with 3 other games to play April. But now, I'm just gonna start my playthrough now. And I know there's a billion other series on my channel, but I don't care. Available January 28th. Oh, come on. But Cuphead is it.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead
Go.
costume.
So, I wonder what I hope this is a thing for every Mii costume set after that. There's 4 Mii costumes, and then a 5th one that comes with music, and it's super popular. I'm betting we're gonna get Jevil one of these days with the world revolving. I swear to God, if we do not get Jevil, I will be so pissed.
Purchase the Cuphead costume. An additional song will be added.
Floral Fury.
It's called
The one and
Floral
only.
Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting.
I love how he never
parties.
actually says the word Megalovania
I
in
hope
the
you
Sans
enjoy these
pit.
as well.
But now he says Floral Fury. It's so
After
fast.
purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using
Sans.
the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it.
Sans. Me brawler. I see Sans though.
And now, on
Robin?
to the amiibo.
Oh, Amiibo. We got Richter and Dark Samus.
The color palette
Music.
for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it?
I
Dark
was just
Samus
thinking about how I don't like
planned
it.
for
The
release on
17th,
Friday,
that's tomorrow.
January 17th.
I don't care. I want my Cuphead Mii costume. I need it. 5. Are they going to talk about the next one?
そして今回
And now, with the addition of Violet, the fighter's past is finally complete.
Well, officially
The
complete from the
lineup is
28th.
Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry
I honestly wish, because it's just another stupid Fire Emblem character. If I had to choose a character to end, it'd probably be either Banjo or Byleth. Even though Joker's definitely more popular than Byleth. Or at least probably. I mean, Three Houses didn't get nominated for 2019 Game Awards, yet Persona 5 got nominated for some year Game Awards, like 2016, 17, I don't know, I'm literally guessing. I would have saved Banjo for last, though, maybe? I would have saved Banjo for second to last. I don't think putting him in the middle was a good idea.
and Violet.
I would have swapped him with Terry. Starting out strong with Joker was a good
70
idea.
fighters, only 5 have been added.
6 for on a plant.
But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience.
Alright.
And since the roster was already so large to begin with,
Don't say what I think you're
right
gonna
from the
say.
start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on.
Which you did. Very well.
There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there?
Like a whole lot.
When we add a new fighter, we don't
Wonder
simply
Wing.
make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
And then Byleth. So wait, I'm betting what he's gonna say is some theories I've heard, and a really good theory. This thing, except for Banjo, except for Banjo, was about fighters that have cool, fun gimmicks. The next one better be like giving the fans what we want. If so, Steve's confirmed, literally confirmed. We're Byleth.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters.
Don't say what I think you're gonna say.
I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Music's off. Is he gonna announce all the new fighters fast? Oh, I think my friend was lying. That's 5 more for another fight. 11. 6 more. Is that it or what?
Looks like there will be 1 more fighter than last time.
Ha! It's gotta be
For
Steve.
this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase.
Volume 2, not just 2.
Please keep an eye out.
Nice.
And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm
Of course.
personally...
So I thought I heard my friend say they weren't releasing the next DLC fighter till next year, and I just literally did not believe him. Yeah, he was the same one who spoiled everything else. But I think what he meant to say, or what he did say, and I'm dumb and misheard, was that there's gonna be more finished within a year or something
I'm
like that.
sorry that we have to release
Or maybe
Fighters
he
Pass
was
Volume
right.
2 when the details have
I hope
yet
not,
to be
but I
revealed.
doubt it. Can't wait till the
Like
next
last
one.
time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it.
I'm definitely gonna.
Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided.
Oh?
Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them.
Alright. Fine. I wonder what, if
But
anything,
I
we'll
still
get after
hope
that.
you'll look forward to it.
Like, I think it's crazy we're just getting
We're
another
also
one.
including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Oh?
Last time, it was a Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have.
Steve, what is it? I literally don't know. Okay, nothing crazy. But I admit it looks cool.
It's a
Whoa.
Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the
Yeah, that's
Wild.
pretty cool. I think the other one was already in, and
Not
I'm
be
just
for
dumb.
sale individually, so it can
The
only
hat
be
looks
acquired
dumb.
as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Okay. I haven't actually heard of this, unlike the other fighters. But I still think it looked cool. Lastly, I literally have no idea.
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest-selling fighting game.
It's a party game, according to Sakurai.
Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I
Yep.
guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
It's a fighting game.
Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales.
Which is barely surprising.
However, I'm not sure if this is accurate.
Huh?
There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus,
Oh,
there's the
man.
arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up
knows?
for discussion. So, who knows? But when it
Ha,
comes to a
I said
single
that.
piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is #1.
I don't know why. I was really thinking there was going to be a Steve Mii
Although,
costume
I
for
still
Fire
don't
Pass
know
2.
if it can really be called just a fighting game.
So I think it's kind of too bad that, like, you
I feel
don't.
like
Because there
it's
was this
become
cool
more than a
idea that
fighting
someone
game,
had,
some
Lax
sort of
Chris, of
celebration
course,
gaming or something else entirely.
where, like, you get a fighter for
I feel a
subscribing to
deep
Nintendo Switch
attachment to
Online.
the 5 DLC fighters.
Which would be nice. Nice. Wait, what'd you say?
Celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
Alright, I'll listen this time.
Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC
Oh,
fighters.
literally nothing. Especially Terry. And Byleth, because he loves Fire Emblem.
The first Fighters Pass
Didn't even
just
want
wrapped up, but it was decided that there would be more DLC,
Alright.
which means no breaks for me.
Of course.
I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us.
Definitely.
That's it. Thank you.
Nice. Alrighty then. Well, that was pretty good. They did a good job implementing a unique Fire Emblem character, which is neat. Now, time to do something I haven't done yet. Tell me, what kind of crabs am I recommended? Violet, Cuphead, and Rabbids. Why is Rabbids the thumbnail? Is that really it? Is that really it? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop stalling. This has been Flaming Game 7. Make sure to like, subscribe, and remember, kids, eat your green vegetables.